in chief, like on Afghanistan, when he's forced to, the decision is always wrong. They run political interference for him otherwise. Let me get to this. I was watching a network earlier in the week, and there was this Dr. Quay on with Martha talking about the Wuhan lab. Pete, I just want you to listen to this and just get your reaction. I think China's got a lot to lose. I'm worried about them in Taiwan. But listen to what he saw in this Wuhan lab. I had to turn the volume up, rewind it, and say, did I hear that right? Check this out.
I have gotten inside the Wuhan Institute of Virology in patient specimens in December 2019. What I found there was that the lab was contaminated with Nipah virus research. That's about 2 years ahead of SARS-CoV-2. Now, Nipah virus is 80% lethal. So this is not, if you didn't like the pandemic that was just 1% lethal, this thing they're working on in December 2019 has an 80% lethality. It needs to be stopped.
So I got a couple of things I want to ask you about China, given your background in national security and the military. But Pete, did you hear what that guy just said? He's like, and he said it, doctor, he said it very casually, like, yeah, we looked at the lab and we found evidence of a virus that's 80% lethal they're manipulating. I'm dead serious. I had to rewind the tape and be like, did I just hear that correctly? Is this crazy?
We don't know, but the crazy part is that you can't reject it. You really can't. These are the communist Chinese. They've, a couple of colonels there wrote a book in 1999 called Unrestricted Warfare, which is effectively a principle that lesser powers use to beat greater powers because they don't want direct military confrontation. Now, we may come to direct military confrontation, but the White House right now wants called strategic competition. What China's doing is using every aspect of leverage, economic, a virus through denial, ports around the world, alliances that they're using, indebted third world countries that they can then leverage. And then they look at America and we say, well, they knew Donald Trump was trying to hold them account for the China virus. Joe Biden is trying to explain it away and absolutely ignoring it. So if you see no consequence from something as horrific as COVID-19, and you've already studied other things and you saw that it worked, and your bag of tricks is not just regional hegemony. They don't want just be in charge of the Pacific. They believe they have the most dominant system in the world, and they're building a military to do just that. That doesn't surprise me at all, and it wouldn't surprise me if American officials knew that, which is why they're so hell-bent on covering up the origins of this virus to begin with.
Yeah, Pete, it worries me. I mean, I had my AP